play on hard because you'll earn 4 times the badge progression.
You can find Chris Brickley's gym right here across from these palm trees in the city. Get over there and make the most.
I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. Now, here's Doncic. Should be a lot of great ball movement tonight, RJ. These teams love sharing the wealth out there.
And you gotta love it, Kevin. As a player, it's always great to see a team functioning at... Fans love to see everyone get involved.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
Now, here's Butler. And the shot goes in.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Bounce pass from Reeves. Here's Doncic. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Doncic has got his second basket.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Now here's Curry from past the arc. It's rebounded by Hayes. I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before, Richard. Do you see?
Oh, yes! Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little extra on that one.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, Los Angeles' head coach gave me a few minutes. We talked about the respect he has for Jimmy Butler and everything that Jimmy Buckets brings to the table. He told me Butler's special. He impacts the game with the ball, without the ball, and with his defense. But he said as much of a challenge as Butler presents, we're ready. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Outside Curry. Butler with the ball. And so the ball out of bounds. Reeves touched it last.
Now into the lineup, your worker.
Just 5 to shoot.
Number 17.
Golden State needs to get off a shot. Butler, no good. Down low. And Doncic throws it down.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
For the Lakers.
And the Warriors off to a slow start here. Trailing by 5. Pass to Podziemski. Golden State moving it around. Curry's shot is good.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
Should we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade?
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Podziemski on the wing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It didn't take long for Podziemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes for the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
Here's James, and Butler sends it back.
Always ready to make an impact defensively. Butler sees the shot forming and just attacks the opportunity to block it.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And it's Doncic missing. Warriors trail by 4. On the wing, Hield. Back to Podziemski. Clock at 6. Here's Hield. And rebounded by Connect. .109 left in the first quarter. Doncic outside. Puts the move on. Podziemski grabs the board.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Back to Moody. To the inside. Podziemski's shot is good.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Count the basket.
In the paint, LeBron James is capable of running right over the defender. That is athletic.
Now Butler. Comes up empty down low.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
That one falls. Doncic has got 12.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
On the wing, Hield. Here's Green. Can't hit from 12. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points.
The Warriors. 10.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Right side Curry. Jackson Davis with it. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. And something you see with the Lakers, They really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all the time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Making a change here. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Healed outside. Back to Curry. From 18 feet away. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Vincent with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Pass to Vincent. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To the paint. Here's Jackson Davis. The layup off target. Here's Vincent. Still scoreless. To the middle. Reeves left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he drives in. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Warriors trailed by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
And, Richard, you just get the feeling that Jonathan Kuminga is finally starting to hit his stride, don't you?
It is all about opportunity in this league, Kevin. With more playing time and scoring chances, Kuminga has really blossomed, and he is not done getting better. The better shooter you are, the quicker you become. Curry makes it so hard to guard him in these little moments, he slips past the defense.
Here's Doncic. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Green. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Richard, when it comes to Draymond Green, we know about his defense, but what does he give you offensively?
I think it starts with his passing. Not many big men can do what he does the way he does it. And especially effective when he's hitting the 3-ball, stretching the floor, allowing for more space for his shooters.
Lakers leading by 8. Pass to LeBron. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Payton right side over LeBron, and the shot falls short this time. So it's the Lakers now. They've led by as many as 11 points. And 101 left in the first half.
More of a positional defender. That time Green sends it back.
The Lakers making a switch here.
Jackson Hayes. Austin Reeves.
Now here's Doncic. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Takes the three. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Warriors trailed by 10. Right wing. Here's Moody. Stolen by Reeves. Plays it up and banks it in. Reeves has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, what a nice play. Just a coaster-coaster by himself off of that steal.
13 feet away. And again, no good by Golden State. Outside, James. Over Moody. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Los Angeles, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be right back after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Warriors trailed by 12. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. And stolen by James. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. It's a 14-point game. Outside for Curry. Rebounded by the Lakers. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's LeBron. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Here's Moody. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Moody's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here is LeBron. He's got 8. LeBron galloping to the rack. And he banks in the layup. James has got 10 points in the game.
There's so much power on LeBron's drive. The defense, they just more or less clear him.
Left side, Butler. Now Curry. He's got 8. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
LeBron with it. 10 points for him. And Moody pulls it down. Outside Curry.
2 minutes.
And it's Podziemski in the corner.
2 minutes.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
So both teams making some changes here. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Warriors trail by 10. Curry way outside. What a deep shot from Steph Curry.
Boy, that's unfair. Curry hitting those pull-ups.
Here's Doncic. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Inside. Out to Payton. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
The Lakers lead by 9. Here's Doncic. 19 points in the game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Doncic with it. Outguarded by Hield.
And the body control on display there. Doncic looking determined to finish no matter the contact.
Hield outside. Golden State moving it around. It's good. Hield's got his second basket of the game.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
It's his first trip to the line. Well, over the years, the Warriors have had some historic tax bills.
Yeah, and for the most part, it's been well worth it because it's led to championships and they generate a ton of income. But now, with this tax repeater penalties, you can see why they've tried to cut costs, and every team in the league has followed.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shoots, and there's another one for the Lakers. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. So the wing on the left. Butler deciding where to go with it. Here's Kuminga. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Kuminga's got his first 3 points of the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games.
The Warriors. 35.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us.
Let's make the noise right now, fans.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. At one point, they led by 16. Vincent misses. Warriors trail by 8. Hield outside. Now Jackson Davis. Hachimura grabs the miss.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Hachimura the screen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Hield.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
And the Warriors making a change here. Here's Curry. Pass to Kuminga. And here is Hield. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kuminga. He's covered by Hachimura. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Lakers ball. Substitution on the court.
Lakers leading by 10. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Doncic converts right through the defense.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Good win. Drops in the layup for 2. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
A shot by Curry, no good. A step-back shot here. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And Podziemski now top of the key. It's rebounded by Hayes.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now here's James. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Richard, you've watched LeBron James over the years. His approach never wavers. It never changes.
He is all business all the time, on the court, off the court. The consistency of his focus and mental toughness is unbelievable.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Is inside. That shot misses. Lakers leading by 17. And here is James. Hachimura, the screen. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Out left to the wing. Moody. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. James looking it over. Six to shoot.
He's not afraid of getting physical. I like how LeBron James has no problem accepting the contact while trying to score.
Third team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for Los Angeles, LeBron James.
And both free throws good for LeBron. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. 14 feet away. Moody's shot is off. Lakers leading by 21.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Luka Doncic.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Shot clock at 5. Fades and shoots. James misses. On offense, here are the Warriors. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth.
Stephen Curry. 3.
And here are the Lakers. They're on a 13-3 run. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. LeBron with it. There's the drive. Misses from short range. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that love every